Anime Reviews for Hire New Year's resolution episode.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's, guys. At the time of filming this, we know the new year hasn't hit yet, but bear with us because we have
welcome
to
to
keep
2018
editing and load it. So welcome to 2018 from 2017. Hey, future people. So we've discussed and decided that this year is going to be a bit more physical than what we've been doing in the past year. I know I had some goals that I set last year that I didn't reach.
Same here.
And I plan on rectifying that. Because it kind of went the opposite direction from where
What was your
going.
goals from this past year?
I wasn't going to say I wanted to get super fit, but I wanted to get at least back down to maybe 250 pounds. Lose at least 30 pounds, but I've decided that this year I want to lose a minimum of 50 pounds. I want to get back to my military weight of 220, and I want to make it to where I look good with my shirt off. So, to prep for that, I did some research, and I know a lot of y'all have seen those posts on Facebook, like the Super Saiyan training workout or the Sword Art Online workout, things like that. Well, those are done by a site called Derby, and Derby actually has a lot of programs. But before it was Derby, it was Neela Ray, and she is hot, and if you're watching this, you are awesome, and thank you. But one of the programs that they have is called the Age of Pandora, and I thought as a group effort on our part, we can all commit to doing this. It's a 60-day program. It's an RPG style, which is why I thought it would be perfect for the podcast, because we're all gamers, we're all enthusiasts of anime and stuff, so I figured Derby would be a great point for us to actually just kind of go in. So my plan is that every day, starting from the 1st, we do one chapter. We may not be together, we may not do it on the same time frame, but we all do it. And then once a week, when we do our normal videos, we also do a video where we review, like what part about the 5 or the 7 chapters that we just did that we liked, what we didn't like, what we feel we can work on, and what pointers we can make for other people.
Fucking terrible.
Yes, what was fucking terrible. So there's probably going to be a lot of complaining about running or cardio. None of us like it. Cardio's bullshit.
Nobody's a fan of cardio. Everybody hates cardio.
The day I left the army was the last day I did cardio.
The only cardio in my, to me, is lifting weights faster.
The last time I did cardio was chasing down a monocooler man. Which I will admit, he was about a block away and I caught up. Although he was moving slow because it's monocooler man, I was still impressed with myself.
So, my hope for this is to kind of give us a bit more of a reinforcement. Not only are we committing to ourselves as a group, but we're going to commit to our fans. We're going to commit to our viewers that we're going to do this. And we're not going to bullshit. We're not going to lie. I'll tell you what, from day one, I will give my exact weight. I will go down to the gym and I will weigh myself right before, or the day before the fucking recordings, so I can share that with them. I am someone who's never really been really concerned with my weight, simply because I don't see it.
Can I get everybody's weight goals for 2018?
Yeah. At least 50 pounds.
From what I want, I'm going to be looking at about a 175 pound drop.
I will point out though that muscle weighs more than fat. So, I might not just be looking at the 50-pound weight loss. If I can, I'm going to try and get a tape measure. And I want to do a body fat percentage loss too. Just because I know at a certain point it's going to look like I'm not losing weight because I'm gaining muscle. So that'll probably be my counter.
Our audience will be able to see the
physical
differences.
But at the same time, like I want those numbers for myself.
Yeah.
And as for me, he said 175 drops. I want to be at least 175.
Oh.
So Mason, you want to lose a whole Brandon?
Yeah.
Damn, son.
So
I mean, I was thinking like a leg or something. But
Well, I mean, to be honest, when I went to my last physical at the doctor's, I finally hit a benchmark that in my life I never wanted to hit. So I finally hit that 400-pound mark.
Yeah.
And like when I actually saw it on top of the weight measure, kind of just hit me really hard.
Yeah, my biggest fear right now is that I'm probably approaching close to 300 pounds if I haven't already exceeded it. And it's on me. It really is.
Me too.
When I was in the military, I never really worried about my weight. I was larger, but I mean, I did my job. I was never one of those guys that was so big that he just fucking like was off on the side of the hill. Like I saw myself as being active enough that I didn't really concern myself with my weight. My lifestyle for the past year hasn't exactly been very beneficial. I mean, granted, I have gone to the gym a few times with Brandon, but it's always sporadic, and it's not his fault, it's mine. I just let myself get too busy, and I don't make time for it. And I've decided that if this is going to work, the only way I'm going to be able to get this to do it is to do the military mentality. So no matter what time I go to bed, I'm going to wake up early enough that I go to the gym and at least do cardio every day. But this was something I thought would be great and right up our alley as a group to do and review. I mean, hell, we don't just review anime on this show, guys. We don't review fucking games.
we talk about everything.
This is something that all of us have thought about and all of us need to work on. And right now, I'm going to commit to doing this for 60 days.
Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there is an otaku workout group on Facebook. And basically what their whole message was that otakus, geeks, and all that were not fat slobs that just live inside our mother's basements. You know what I mean? We can look good. We're just as strong as every motherfucker out there, maybe even stronger.
Yo, I may not look physically strong, but I'll tell you right now, I got a shit ton of retard strength. I'll tell you that right now.
So
It's probably more about your mental capacities than your size, but I'm just...
It might be both. I was like, hey, Mace, move this.
Longo smash!
so like,
Anyway, sorry for interrupting.
how should you say this? Like, we support like the whole like, being the strongest that you can be. You know, like, fuck yeah. This includes your backbone. Your backbone better be motherfucking strong.
Yeah.
Like, in my opinion, it better be the strongest fucking bone in your entire fucking body. But you better have some stuff that can back it up. But okay. Yeah.
In other words, just have the mentality as if, what would your life be like if you were from Waianae?
I don't know. Like,
Or Texas.
So I don't want it to sound...
What would it be like if you weren't a beta?
I'm alpha as fuck. I could never think about what it would be like to be anything else. I am so fucking alpha that Raquel's friend's wife literally told Raquel, your ex-husband is super intense. Mainly because the first thing I said to the guy when I walked into the house and he was there was, you're the guy that's been hanging out with my family a lot. And then I squeezed his hand a little harder than his little southern softness could handle. And then Raquel complained, and I said, what? It's not my fault he's beta. She's all like, oh, so you were purposely being rude. I'm like, that wasn't me being rude. That was me being the alpha. I was establishing dominance. I do that with anybody. So, yeah, can't think about beta-ness. But none of our lifestyles for the past year has been like something that we want to make it sound like we've just been sitting on our ass. I mean, for the past year, I've been working on my spiritual self so much, and seeing it grow the way it has, thanks to Giselle, has just really helped. Because I spent a really large portion of the past couple of decades of my life not being able to nurture that due to relationships and like my lifestyle. And the fact that she was able to let me do that has shown me that, fuck, if I can let my fucking spiritual side grow to the strength that it's gotten, fuck, I'm gonna let my strength side grow too. I'm gonna let my physical side show the fucking same strength as my spiritual side, and that's what I want to do with this.
As for me, like for 2017, I spent half this year working on my strength. Just fucking working out every day I could. As for the second half of it, it was mainly more of a fallout, a drop off of a lot of shit going down in my life. But gonna pick everything up, literally, and lift it above everybody's heads.
Hell yeah. Honestly, for me, I just want to like get. I can't use laziness or lazy as a word because it doesn't help describe. The best thing I can think of is I'm not motivated anymore. So I want to get back to the mentality that I used to have when I used to do basic strongman training, and get back to that level of motivation, mentality, just repetition, doing every day, without like fucking bitching or growing about it.
Do anything with like the purpose of being strong and dominant.
Yeah.
In my opinion, like for me, growing up, it was literally to me like showing aggression was like a thing that needed to be done, even if there was no one there. My shower fucking door needed some aggression. Yeah.
As someone who has been in his house, I can say there's been some signs of aggression in his house.
Well, I've only been in your outside bathroom, so I haven't seen it. But I will agree with you on that. I will, like, yeah.
So, the whole purpose of this video, guys, is not just to commit to ourselves, but to commit to you, so that it's not just me sitting there going, you know, Brandon and Mason would understand if I missed out today. They'll probably laugh at me, they'll probably poke fun, but the best way to motivate yourself to do something is to commit to someone other than yourself. So, my commitment for this workout is not to myself, but to my friends, to my family, to the viewers, and to Giselle, because she deserves to have someone who's not I want to say fat, but I don't want to say fat at the same time. I want to make it sound a little more
unhealthy.
No, I don't want it to sound as unhealthy as fat, but thanks. Yeah.
My main thing about you is the whole fact that you need to make sure that you're able to go against her challenge to you all the time of like,
oh yeah, I'm not worried.
Oh no, we gotta go grab some food now. Okay, like
it's not that I can't go against that. It's that she picks really good places to eat, man. Fuck, biology was amazing. Okay.
So
yeah, it's gonna be hard for me too because my girlfriend fucking cooks a lot. And it's fucking
dude. My biggest thing that I can say in food wise is my biggest thing that I'm going to start doing is portioning. I'm gonna watch what I eat and how much unhealthy I eat. But when it comes to like actual meal size, I eat full portions and then some, and I'm gonna stop doing that. So like if we go to a restaurant to eat, I'm gonna have half of it put in a box for later. Yeah. I'm not gonna eat it all in one sitting.
Yeah, I'm not actually gonna say that I can eat enough for a family of 4 on a light day.
That doesn't surprise me, man.
So we're doing this for us, but we're also doing it for you guys. Reason why I say you guys is I really hope that us coming back every week will help motivate you guys to start moving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
Make your goals. Whatever goals you make, achieve it. to any means possible.
Another little one for me is I want to see the progression we make every week. Like,
Yeah.
you go from the first video we started training all the way until the end. I want to see how much of a difference we made.
I plan on setting it up to where we take a photo each night, or each time we get together. We'll actually do a forward and a profile of all three of us next to each other.
Yeah, collage it all together.
Yep, and collage it all together. So at the end of the 60 days, we can actually see the difference. And then we're going to go beyond that.
Yeah.
I mean, in 60 days, I mean, there's a whole list of different activities or different challenges on here. So, I mean, we can do anything.
I just want to say that some of us are not going to just, or basically, we're not just going to be doing just this.
No, definitely not.
I want to add on a little more.
We each have our goals, our separate goals, or stuff that we want to focus on. As for me, I'm adding a little bit more strongman and arm wrestling training into the mix, as well as your basic lifts in general, like fucking squats, deadlifts, and bench press. So, like, strongman, they don't necessarily bench because it's not necessary. Most of the lifts are literally above their head, but it's always good to have a strong chest.
Yeah. Well, mine, while I'm doing this, I don't plan on just doing this, like he said. Mine's going to be cardio. I definitely need to work on it because cardio is going to give me the endurance to continue forward, and it's going to help me kind of get rid of some of this weight. And the military has a lot of fucking fucked up views, man. They do. But one thing they got fucking right is if you run, you sweat and you sweat and you sweat, and you end up losing the pounds when you run. It sucks. I fucking hate it. But then again, so does getting shot at. So, you know, I mean, the Army's done something right.
Bane?
Honestly, on top of the challenge that we're going to be doing, I wanted to invest in those fucking barbell swords I was talking to you about. And, like, instead of just doing, you know, cardio and the workout from the challenge, I want to be able to do, like, real basic combat training again.
Yep, that's actually a good one. My end goal for the year, not only do I want to be lighter and more fit physically, but I want to have completed at least 3 of these programs. The first one being this one, the Age of Pandora. The second one being the Fighter's Codex. And the third one being the Spartan Trials.
I feel like that one's going to be, like, the most strenuous one.
But
just from the name itself.
But for yours, what you were talking about, there are workouts on here for that as well.
Yeah.
There are workouts that involve like swords and stuff like that. There's the Sword Art Online one. There's the what was the other one? The crap, where'd they go? There's a huge database. I gotta look through this.
There's this other little goal that I have for reaching the end of 2018, and that's to be able to sing the entire to be a man song for Mulan without, you know, losing breath while working out.
That's a good one.
Nice.
It's a nice cadence.
You could all actually do that.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm down. Either that or Gaston. I would totally sing the Gaston song.
Holy shit.
One's neck is as incredibly thick as Gaston.
As for me, it would most likely not just being able to get to my weight that I want, the 175. To be able to push 3 plates would be great. Yes, I've never pushed 3 plates. So, all you guys about fucking 155 and being able to push 3 plates, fuck you guys. I will get to your guys' level and I will surpass you.
Like your weight is 155 and you're pushing 3 plates?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say like
there is guys out there that are actually doing that.
Fuck that shit. Oh fuck.
Fucking there's There's this one guy that's about 150,
Mm.
and he's pushing about 400. Like bench.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Damn. Oh, another thing I want to get a goal to is like, when we do camping, we're not going to be going to the same place all the time, and pretty soon we're going to be doing a hike up, not really up a mountain, but into the valley. So that's something that I don't want to have to struggle with. So working out will help me with that. Just for the sake of camping.
Also, just getting into working out, I do recommend cross training. I do recommend looking into different types of training and just trying out and seeing
what fits you.
Yeah, well, like, what fits you, what can you take from each of them? Because each type of training, may it be bodybuilding, strongman, combat training, will offer your body something different.
That's true.
And as much as he doesn't want to hear it, yoga and Tai Chi are one of those.
Sorry, but like...
Yoga helps
Hey, yo,
with
I
flexibility.
need to do fucking yoga because I can't fucking tie my right foot because I can't bend that far, okay?
Yeah.
Yoga's something I need.
I got the problem with the left.
This is what we got, like, fucking martial arts for. Martial arts is perfectly fine. Like, fuck yoga, fuck Tai Chi, just do, like, some sort of martial arts and you're fine. I do not recommend Muay Thai. You go into Muay Thai, we're gonna have fucking problems.
Why?
Because Brandon doesn't like Muay Thai.
Yeah. If you do Muay Thai, and you're looking to, like, fucking a sparring partner, oh, dog, I'm perfectly fine with breaking your leg. Let's go.
I kind of want to spite him and ask my uncle to teach me. I just might. Either that or Sambo.
I recommend Sambo, though. Like, Sambo is a good one.
There's the Super Saiyan workout. I knew I'd find it.
But if you do
Jesus.
end up learning Muay Thai, I am down to spar you.
Honestly, I might not even have the basics of Muay Thai, but I know how to use a knee and an elbow.
It's like everyone else.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
No, that Muay Thai is not the only ones that fucking use knees and
Yeah.
elbows.
Honestly,
But like
one martial arts that I've always wanted to learn and something that I love is Wing Chun.
Speaking of yoga, by the way, they do have a yoga challenge where you do one pose a day for a minute.
Fuck that.
It's right here, man. I mean, you want to try it?
the only good thing about yoga is yoga pants and females in yoga pants.
Yeah, but if you go to a yoga class, you'll get to see a ton of those.
Damn, he's just proving you wrong left and right.
Oh no, I'm just here to spectate.
They won't let you in if you're just spectating, Brandon. You gotta sit in the back
No.
and be all like...
See that one girl right there? That's my girl. I'm here to spectate. That's
She's
it.
gonna be all like, I don't know who the fuck you are.
No, not her. Her.
The other one. The deaf one.
No, you just gotta be like, you don't know it yet, but I'm gonna be your boyfriend.
No. We're not trying to get relationships out of the yoga class, okay? Because we want to fuck almost all of them, okay? You can't just choose one.
Fuck, I gotta do this one too. So, another thing that I'm sad to say is gonna go, guys, is my monster intake is gonna go down. I will still have a monster on our Dragon Ball Super episodes, but I will no longer be drinking like 2 or 3 a day for the foreseeable future. And I'm sad about this, but it's okay. Because this is for the betterment of me. And for Monster, I will do that.
If anybody wants to arm wrestle me at fucking QuadCon, you're happy to come and wrestle on.
Meliodas will spectate. It'll be awesome.
I will be looking for a Diane, just so that I can redo that little scene where I'm arm wrestling her pinky. Okay, so 7 deadly sins. Bond arm wrestles Dian, and Dian is only using a pinky.
What the fuck?
Dude, whatever. I still think the best fucking arm wrestle from that is when fucking Bond and Meliodas saw each other again with their little fucking Bond. Me next. Me next. Oh, that shit was great.
So anyway, that's our plans for
Yep, that's our
the
plans.
coming year.
And I'm looking forward to this journey, and I'm very happy that I get to have this journey and share it with all of you.
So we'll see you next time when we're more fit
By 7 days.
and a little bit more muscular.
And for those of you who want to follow along and do it with us, hit us up on Facebook. Let us know you want to start. Show us your results.
Yep.
Share with us your intakes from it and your takeaways, and we gladly fucking like to go over them.
If you need any suggestions on types of exercises that we enjoy and that you would like to try out, just let us know. We'll be happy to share. Shoots!
Shoots!